Welcome back to English 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Advanced. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to class number 128. The advanced portion of the class here. Now I'm supposed to start with a little review of yesterday's material. I'm supposed to start with this verb, supposed to. Supposed to. Se supone que... Estoy hablando de se supone. Yes, supposed to. But here, practicing in the sense of supposed to as in I have to do something, or what am I supposed to do? It is believed that I have the responsibility to do something. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to talk about supposed to. I'm supposed to be here on time. Kyle, you have to be at the studio on time. What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to be here on time. So let me give you one with have to, and I want you to give me the equivalent using supposed to. Okay? Do I have to answer your questions out loud? Kyle, am I supposed to answer your questions out loud? Yes, you're supposed to answer my questions out loud. Does this course have to be taken seriously? Kyle, is this course supposed to be taken seriously? Yes, it is. It's supposed to be taken very seriously. Yes, you're supposed to work hard. You're supposed to do homework. Okay? I have to speak English. I'm supposed to speak English. Okay? Now, yesterday I talked about supposed to be in the sense of dicen que. Oh, he's supposed to be very good at tennis. They say he's very good at tennis. Dicen que. They say he's good at tennis. He's supposed to be good at tennis. He's supposed to be the best around here at tennis. We saw this structure yesterday. But now another structure using supposed to is when we say, imagine we use it in an interrogative in the sense of tiene la reputación de ser. We could say, man, it's really cold today. Isn't Madrid supposed to be warm? I thought this was a warm city. Isn't Madrid supposed to be warm? Aren't you supposed to be good at playing the guitar? That guy there, he doesn't sound very good at the guitar. Isn't he supposed to be the best? Isn't it supposed to be cheap? It seems awfully expensive. A restaurant, for example. Imagine we go into a restaurant and it costs a lot more than we thought. Isn't this supposed to be a cheap restaurant? Doesn't seem very cheap to me. Isn't it supposed to be? So isn't it in the negative, in the sense of tiene la reputación de ser? It's isn't he supposed to be good? Aren't we supposed to be the best? Okay. So that's another way that we use supposed to. Now, as we move on, we can do a full review. We can fit this in if we move on now, which is a full review of translation list number 42. Translation. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Translation list number 42. Getting started here with number 1. Él nunca llegó de vuelta al campamento. He never made it back to the camp. Where did he go? I don't know. But he never made it back to the camp. Number 2. Los dos libros están agotados. Both books are sold out. Number 3. Solemos tener un stock bastante grande. We usually have a pretty big stock. Number 4. ¿Has encontrado lo que buscas? ¿Has encontrado lo que buscabas? Did you find what you were looking for? ¿Has encontrado lo que buscabas? Did you find what you were looking for? Number 5. El puesto requiere viajar al extranjero. The job requires traveling abroad. Number 6. Cuando se entere el jefe, te matará. When the boss finds out, he'll kill you. Number 7. ¿Por qué hiciste que se quitaran los ventiladores? Why did you have the fans removed? The fans. Ventiladores. Why did you have the fans removed? Number 8. Nunca tendrás éxito mientras tengas esa actitud. You'll never succeed as long as you have that attitude. Number 9. Me dirigí al público sin micrófono. I addressed the audience without a microphone. Without a microphone. Number 10. Él nos recordó nuestras obligaciones. He reminded us of our obligations. Number 11. Por muy bien que conduzcas, los accidentes pueden ocurrir. No matter how well you drive, accidents can happen. Number 12. Ocurren cuando menos te lo esperas. They happen when you least expect them. They happen when you least expect them.
Expression of the day.
Ah, yes, that's right. It is time for the expression of the day. Our expression of the day today is to roll with the punches. We say to roll with the punches. Now, this means to basically deal with the reality of a situation and to handle the problems, to deal with the difficulties. Life is not easy, and sometimes you just have to roll with the punches. Sometimes you just have to do whatever it takes. You have to deal with the bad, the ups and the downs. You have to roll with the punches. You have to sometimes withstand the negative aspects of something. You have to aguantar, right? You have to put up with some negative things in order to get to what you're trying to, whatever it is you're trying to get. You have to roll, we say, with the punches, right? So imagine you're boxing and a person is punching you. Well, you have to sometimes receive those punches if you want to win. You got to roll with the punches in order to succeed. To roll with the punches is our expression of the day. All right, now in class number 128, we see again supposed to, but here with the verb to be supposed to. So very simple, in the sense of se supone, but with the verb to be, okay? So imagine, se supone que tenía que comprar 8 manzanas para la Macedonia. So I had to buy 8 apples for the fruit salad, we say, Macedonia, the fruit salad. I was supposed to buy. Now imagine, I had to buy 8 apples, so I was supposed to buy 8 apples. Oh, I only bought 6. We don't have enough because I was supposed to buy 8, but I only bought 6. I had to buy 8. Oh man, why did I make that mistake? So again, I'll give you the structure with have to, and here with the verb to be. And I want you to give me the equivalent with supposed to. Did I have to set the alarm clock for 7? You can say, was I supposed to? So with the verb to be, was I supposed to set the alarm clock for 7? Yes, you were supposed to. You were supposed to set the alarm clock for 7. Didn't you set it for 7? You were supposed to. Did I have to drive him to the airport? You can say at home, was I supposed to drive him to the airport? Yes. You were supposed to drive him to the airport. Didn't you drive him? Okay. Did more people have to go to the meeting? And you can say, were more people supposed to go to the meeting? Yes. More people were supposed to go to the meeting. How many people went? Only 5 people went. More people were supposed to go. I was supposed to go. You were supposed to go. Fitz was supposed to go. Natasha was supposed to go. We were all supposed to go. Only a few of us went. A lot of people were supposed to go to the meeting. Okay? So, very similar to the structure we saw yesterday, but here with the verb to be. I was supposed to. I am supposed to. Okay? Se supone que. Okay? In this case, first person, I was supposed to. I was supposed to send him an email yesterday, but I didn't. I forgot. Oh, no. I was supposed to tell him the news that I had. Okay. All right, now, before we look at the last part of the class, it is time for one more thing. That's right. Our 5 pieces of vocabulary, also known as Vocabulary of the Day. That's right, also known as the Vocabulary of the Day. Now, the Vocabulary of the Day today, we have the first word, sustituir. To replace. To replace. Yes, to replace. Portavoz. Portavoz. This is a spokesman. Spokesman. Remolque. Remolque is a trailer. A trailer. Lesionado. Lesionado. Injured. Injured. Fabricante. Manufacturer. 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 Very good. Now, the very last thing we see here is a phrasal verb, which is to take up, which is to occupy. Now, here it can be with time or space. Yeah. So today our translation list took up about 7 minutes of our class. It took up about 7 minutes. Now, the table, I was talking about this recently in another class, how the table in front of me takes up a lot of the space in this room. The table probably takes up, it occupies, it uses about 50% of the space in this room. It takes up a lot of space. Yeah, this table takes up a lot of space. It really does. There are a number of chairs, here. There's one table, but there are 7 chairs. Only one of them is taken up. Only one of them is occupied. Right? The chair that I'm in is taken up. It's occupied. The other chairs aren't taken up. But now the table, like I said, takes up about 50% of the room. It takes up a lot of the space. The table and chairs together take up probably 65%. Now, ask me if a king-sized bed would take up a lot of room in this studio. Hey, Kyle, would a king-sized bed take up a lot of room in the studio? Oh, yes, it would. A king-sized bed would take up a lot of room. It would take up too much room. Yeah. Ask me if a bicycle would take up a lot of space in this studio. Kyle, would a bicycle take up a lot of space in the studio? No, it wouldn't. In fact, there's a little area in the back corner here where I'm sure we could fit a bicycle, where it wouldn't take up too much space. So, ocupar espacio, to occupy space, to take up space. And we can also use it with time. Like I said, talking about the translation list took up 7 minutes of our class. Okay? At home, I do a lot of work at a desk in my bedroom. I have a desk, I have a computer, and I have piles of papers and books. And the papers and books take up about 75% of the desk. There isn't much space left because most of the space is taken up by the papers and by the books. So to take up space. To take up space. Would a pen take up a lot of space on your table? A pen. Would a pen take up a lot of space? No, Kyle, a pen wouldn't take up a lot of space on the table. No, it wouldn't take up much space. Okay. Sometimes if we're packing our bags, and we say, I can't put those books in my bag. They take up too much space. They occupy, right? They take up too much space. So there we go with a phrasal verb today. To take up, to occupy space, or also time, to take up time. Speaking of taking up time, I have taken up all my time. I've used it all. There's no time left. So I'm going to have to finish, but I want to thank you very much for listening. And I'll be back tomorrow with more, with class number 129 tomorrow. Same time, same place. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.